Я пою! Ты где? Братан!
Hey guys, welcome to our channel Uniplex. Guys, in today's video, we will be showing 5 terrifying weather moments caught on cameras, which have caused significant financial loss to people, and some individuals luckily escaped from nearby deaths. So, without wasting any more time, let's start today's video. Zhanyang is a small district within Fujian Province, China. It was once home to a 500-foot bridge connecting 2 small communities on either side of the river. The bridge went up in 2017, but it didn't last very long. Torrential rain battered the area in late June of 2021. On the 29th, several branches broke during a subsequent flood and rushed downriver toward the bridge. Thousands of pounds worth of debris quickly piled against the sign. All it took was a little push to rip it down. It's funny how spectacles like this draw a crowd. You can tell that everybody knew what was about to happen. We're guessing this wasn't the first bridge collapse they've ever seen. Think of how heavy all that debris must be. Now imagine how much force the river is putting on the pile. The bridge was bound to give sooner or later. These folks are lucky that nobody was trying to cross. If you drive about an hour south of Jackson, you'll arrive in Prentiss, Mississippi. It's a small nook in Jefferson Davis County, not to be confused with the ghost town of the same name in northern Mississippi. It was mid-April of 2020. Most people were hunkered down in their homes when a massive tornado outbreak occurred across the United States. Over 140 tornadoes touched down between Texas and Maryland. While the pandemic kept most people inside, this couple found themselves trapped in their car.
No! Woo!
Hey, be cool.
Oh!
I think I've just seen a tornado.
Oh my God! Oh!
It's gone.
Oh!
It's gone.
Oh! Oh! Oh God!
I think I've seen my first tornado.
Oh my God! Oh! Oh!
Hey, what?
Oh! Hey! Love
What?
you. Love you.
Love you too.
We love how this guy still finds a reason to laugh. Even as his windshield cracks, trees fall all around him and his wife loses her cool. They weren't the only ones caught on the road either. It looks like another car narrowly avoided a falling tree. Thankfully, they seemed okay. We believe the storm this couple got caught in began as an EF4. It tracked for 68 miles and passed through 5 counties, including Jefferson Davis. Wind speeds reached 190 miles per hour at one point, while the storm itself grew to be 2.25 miles wide. Luckily, the storm weakened by the time it reached our couple. Imagine being stuck in your car in the middle of an EF4 tornado. China is extremely landslide-pronged. About 69% of their territory is made up of mountains and plateaus. Because of frequent and heavy rain, the rocks and soil on these slopes loosen, leading to many freak landslides. One of those landslides occurred on August 23, 2023, in the Aba prefecture in Sichuan province. Several locals were driving along a main highway when rocks began tumbling. Being from the area, they weren't surprised by what happened next.
这就是我所谓说的泥石流。
哇，你看，我的天哪！快拍，快快快快快快快！妈的，我们这儿不会有吧？
完了，快点快跑快跑！
完全看不到，那个
当前道路限
应该
速
好吧
30。
不，多等一下你要看得到那种。那个车子掉，这还停到这儿啊！好危险啊！
这路应该是堵死了，宝宝。路应该是堵死了。把窗子关起。
快关啊！这儿看不到。
As you can imagine, the road was closed for some time as crews worked to clear the debris. It took them until 11 a.m. the next morning to open one lane of traffic. Would you risk driving through there the morning after a landslide? Mr. Wang was driving the white van you see getting enveloped in the dust storm. He was about 30 feet away when the first rocks started falling. For a moment, he thought about hitting the gas and racing past the landslide. That's when the whole mountain collapsed and Mr. Wang threw his van in reverse. He remembers how scary it was when the dust cloud engulfed their car. Luckily, all of the heavy debris was further up the road. Mount Elbrus is the tallest mountain in Europe and Russia. Fun fact, it's a long dormant volcano that rises more than 18,500 feet above sea level. You'll find it in southwestern Russia, nestled among the other Caucasus Mountains. If you're up for a challenge, you can ski down the mountain. Just make sure there are no controlled avalanches scheduled that day. Don't worry, he'll know a controlled avalanche when you see one. They'll have a literal cannon aimed at the mountains. On January 27th of 2021, two local men left their car to investigate a giant cloud blocking the road, but it wasn't a cloud at all. It was an avalanche, and it was heading right for them.
Во, мы вылезли. Может, наоборот, надо в машину сесть. Короче, тут очень опасно сегодня. Лавины всюду. Смотрите, что происходит. Сейчас нас накроет. Ёб твою медь. В тачку бежим! Ёб твою! Ты где? Братан! Смотри, мы на дороге, вдруг какой дебил едет. Ёб твою! Ёб твою!
Thankfully, these guys were never in danger. Most of the heavy stuff settled on the mountain. They may not be able to see, but the rush of snowflakes would never bury them. You can tell this is a controlled avalanche because of the bang you hear at the beginning. That was likely a military-grade howitzer being fired at a mountain. Mountains like Elbrus will trigger avalanches when too much snow builds up. It's obviously safer than waiting for one to happen on its own. Warren, Michigan is a busy city in Macomb County. It's home to about 139,000 people living roughly 13 miles outside of downtown Detroit. On November 26th of 2015, a heavy snowstorm passed through the city. But it snows all the time in the Detroit area. They know how to deal with a few inches of snow. They just weren't ready for what happened the next day. Apparently, the snowstorm had caused some serious damage to this neighbor's power lines.
Oh, Dad,
That's a house. Mm-hmm.
Hold on, real quick.
Out his way. Yeah.
Dude, what the is that?
It's the transformer and the power lines. Yeah.
The bright lights continued for about another minute. They kept buzzing, sparking, and lighting up the sky. Then, all of a sudden, everything stopped. According to our cameraman, the blown transformer caused a blackout across the entire area. Tens of thousands of people were left without power while crews tried to repair the damage. Look at how hot these wires were burning. They're literally bright orange. They finally melt apart and collapse over someone's backyard. Thankfully, the snow doused the flames immediately. Guys, we have come to the end of the video. Thank you for watching the video for so long patiently. If you enjoy this video, you can like and comment. And if you want to see such strange and interesting videos, you can subscribe to our channel and ring the bell icon next to it. See you in the next video. Until then, stay healthy, stay well. Thank you.